Your cat just knocked something off the table and stared at you while doing it. Most people call that spite. Most people are wrong. That single act, deliberate, calm, eyes locked on yours, is one of the strangest love languages in the animal kingdom. And it's just the beginning, because almost everything you've been taught about bad cat behavior is a mistranslation. A cat doesn't speak human, so it speaks in gestures, in silence, in small, strange rituals that look like defiance, but are actually devotion. Today, we're decoding them, one by one, and by the end, you'll never look at your cat's weird habits the same way again. The slow blink that isn't just a blink. Watch your cat's eyes the next time you're sitting together. If they slowly close, then open, then close again while looking directly at you, that's not sleepiness. That's a cat's version of a kiss. Researchers at the University of Sussex actually tested this. Cats who received slow blinks from strangers were more likely to approach them afterward. It's a signal of trust so deep that predators use it to say, "My guard is down around you." But here's the twist. Cats only do this with beings they feel completely safe with. Not their owner out of habit, not out of routine, out of choice. Try it tonight. Slow blink at your cat from across the room and watch what happens next. The attack that isn't an attack. Your cat pounces on your ankle from behind the couch. You yell. You assume it's aggression. Imagine this. A kitten in the wild practicing the exact muscle movements it will need to survive. Stalking, timing, the perfect strike. Except the prey is you, and the stakes are zero. That ankle attack isn't hostility. It's an invitation to play, wrapped in instinct they never grew out of. Adult cats do this most with the humans they feel most comfortable roughhousing with. Not strangers, not people they fear. If you think that's strange, wait until you hear what happens when they bring you something even stranger than an ankle bite. The gift on your pillow. A dead bug, a dead mouse, sometimes a live one, released directly onto your bed at 3 a.m. Most owners recoil, but zoologists studying feline behavior point to something deeper. Cats bring prey to the people they consider part of their social group, the same way a mother cat brings food to teach her kittens to hunt. You're not being tested, you're being taught. Or worse, and somehow better, you're being provided for. But here's the twist. Some behaviorists believe adult cats see their humans as slightly incompetent hunters. Not helpless, just in need of practice. The gift isn't an insult. It's a lesson plan. The belly trap. Your cat rolls over, belly exposed. Every soft tissue vital organ on full display. Don't touch it. Here's why that matters. The belly-up position isn't an invitation to pet. It's the single most vulnerable posture a cat can offer another creature. Showing it to you at all is already the compliment. Reaching for it can break the moment entirely, and sometimes the trust along with it. Imagine this. A lion in the wild would never expose its stomach to a threat. Never. Your cat just did it on your living room rug, in broad daylight, without a second thought. That's not carelessness. That's certainty. Certainty that you won't hurt them. Kneading, the habit that starts in infancy. Paws pressing rhythmically into a blanket, your lap, your stomach at 6 a.m. Some cats even purr while doing it, eyes half closed, lost in the motion. This one traces back to kittenhood. Nursing kittens need their mother to stimulate milk flow. Most cats never fully outgrow the motion, and when they do it as adults, they're recreating that exact feeling of safety and comfort. But here's the twist. Cats don't need just anyone. They need the people, and sometimes the objects, that trigger that same buried sense of security. If your cat needs you, some part of their nervous system still registers you as home, even when the claws come out, even when it slightly hurts, especially then. The tail that talks. A tail wrapped gently around your leg. A tail held high, curling at the very tip like a question mark. A tail that flicks once, twice, then stills completely when you walk into the room. Cattails are one of the most precise communication tools in the animal world, more expressive in some ways than a dog's entire body. A high question mark tail means genuine excitement to see you. A tail wrapped around your ankle is the feline version of holding hands. If you think that's subtle, wait until you hear what your cat is doing when they headbutt you out of nowhere. The headbutt nobody explains. Cats have scent glands concentrated around their cheeks, chin, and forehead. When your cat headbutts you, behaviorists call it bunting, they're not just being affectionate, they're marking you, claiming you, mixing their scent with yours so that, chemically speaking, you become part of their identity. Imagine this. In a multi-cat household, cats will bunt each other constantly to build a shared colony scent that says, "We belong together." When your cat does it to you, you've been quietly inducted into that same circle. No ceremony, no warning, just a headbutt, and suddenly you're family. Following you to the bathroom. Every door in the house, and somehow your cat chooses the one you're behind. It seems intrusive, almost funny. But in feline social structures, staying close during vulnerable moments, eating, resting, using the bathroom, is a survival behavior reserved for trusted group members only. But here's the twist. Wild cats are usually solitary. The fact that a domestic cat chooses to shadow you into a small enclosed room again and again isn't clinginess. It's one of the clearest signs of attachment they're capable of showing. They're not checking on you because they're bored. They're checking on you because, in their mind, you're still theirs to watch over. The stare that isn't a threat. A long, unbroken stare from across the room. No blinking, no movement, just watching. In the wild, prolonged eye contact between animals almost always signals confrontation. So when a cat holds your gaze without narrowing their eyes, without flattening their ears, without any tension in their body, it's the opposite of a threat. It's quiet devotion, a soft kind of watching that says, "I know exactly where you are, and I like it that way." If you think that's touching, wait until you hear what it means when your cat sits directly on your laptop keyboard, your book, your phone, sitting on the thing you're using. Not the empty chair beside you, not the warm sunbeam by the window, the exact object currently in your hands. It looks like sabotage. It's actually competition, with your attention itself. Cats have a keen awareness of what's pulling your focus away from them, and sitting directly on top of it is often the most efficient way they know to reclaim it. Some behaviorists even connect this to scent marking again. Your hands are on that keyboard constantly, and by sitting there, your cat gets closer to your scent than almost anywhere else in the house. It's not that they don't understand you're busy. It's that they've decided you shouldn't be. Not right now. The bite that doesn't break skin. Mid-pet, out of nowhere, a soft nip. Not hard enough to hurt, just enough to startle you. Veterinary behaviorists call this petting-induced overstimulation, but there's a gentler read hiding underneath the clinical name. Many cats bite softly during affection because their nervous system genuinely can't process that much sensation for that long. The same way a hug held a few seconds too long starts to feel like too much, even from someone you love. The bite isn't rejection, it's a boundary, set by a creature who trusts you enough to correct you instead of simply walking away. The silence that means the most. And then there's the strangest one of all, the cat who does none of this. No headbutts, no kneading, no slow blinks, just presence. Sitting nearby, not on your lap, not even touching you, just close enough to be in the same room every single time without fail. Some cats show love loudly. Others show it by simply refusing to be anywhere else. If your cat has quietly rearranged their entire day around being near you, that's not indifference. That might be the deepest form of love they know how to give. The pattern underneath it all. So the ankle bites, the pillow gifts, the belly traps, the headbutts, the silent shadowing, none of it was ever bad behavior. It was a language, one built over thousands of years of cats choosing, again and again, to live alongside us instead of away from us. Every strange habit you've been correcting, might have been a compliment you didn't know how to read. Now think back. Which one did your cat do this week? Write it in the comments, because the next video breaks down the behaviors that mean the exact opposite, the signs your cat is quietly telling you to back off. And some of them look almost identical to the ones you just learned. You won't want to miss which ones.